David here with Press Pause Productions, and we are here at Malcolm Jenkins' 6th annual Blitz, Bowties, Bourbon and Beyond. And I'm here with Jason Avant. Jason, how are you feeling tonight?
I'm doing awesome. And yourself?
I'm doing really good. What does it mean to you to be here in support of the Malcolm Jenkins Foundation?
I'm always willing to support Malcolm because he does a bunch for the inner city, bunch for recidivism and trying to keep guys out of prison, bunch for, dressing guys up to look good on jobs. There's so many different aspects to his philanthropic efforts. So I'm just always here to support him. I'm proud of him.
As an athlete, what do you think we can do to aid in the youth empowerment?
I think the first thing is be a good role model, because people look up to us, athletes and entertainers. They look up to us. So trying to be a good role model and let them know that it's not about how much money you have. It's about what you do with your talent. Can you use your talent for good to help someone else out, to better your community, to inspire someone to get an education rather than just being famous. So those things are the core values that an athlete should be instilling into the next generation.
So tonight it's all about youth empowerment, right? So I want you to finish this sentence. When I think about empowering the youth, I think about
education. Yeah, if you want to empower someone, you have to give them that fire and that desire to be educated, because I think that's the tool in order to make our communities better.
Okay, Jason, thank you. Appreciate it. Press Pause Productions. David here with Press Pause Productions, and we are here at Malcolm Jenkins' 6th annual Blitz, Bowties, Bourbon and Beyond. And I'm here with Philadelphia Eagle Rasul Douglas. Rasul, how are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good. It's a great day, great weather, great atmosphere.
So the season started off a little rocky, but you guys were able to turn it around. Can you tell me what the atmosphere is like in the locker room now?
We're just coming together. We know it takes everyone. Guys are going out with injuries, and guys got to step up.
So what does it mean to you to be here in support of the Malcolm Jenkins Foundation?
Oh, that's family. We both two Jersey boys, so anything he's into, I know it's for the right cause. I'm always down to support.
Okay, so tonight is about youth empowerment. So finish this sentence for me. When I think about youth empowerment, I think about
greatness, excellence.
All right, thank you, Rasul. Appreciate you. David here with Press Pause Productions, and we are here at Malcolm Jenkins' 6th annual Blitz, Bowties, Bourbon and Beyond. And I'm here with Philadelphia sicker Tobias Harris. Tobias, how are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling good. Glad to be here, and just excited for this.
What does it mean for you to be here in support of Malcolm Jenkins tonight?
Just support another a really good friend of mine, somebody that, as I was just saying, I look up to what he does on and off the field, and just somebody that's doing great things and making an impact and really giving back.
So tonight is all about youth empowerment, right? So I want you to finish the sentence. When I think about youth, I think about...
Well, I think about youth, I think about, the next generation of what's next, what's up. I think about us as, as the older folk, really, that are the leaders for them, and just to set an example.
Okay, thank you, Tobias.
What's going on? It's your boy Little Takeover. This is the Nightcap, the 6th annual Malcolm Jenkins Blitz, Bowties, and Bourbon. I ran into my man Rodney Mcleod, man, after a big game last week. How you doing? Yesterday, how you doing?
Yep, I'm good, man. Blessed. Glad to be in the building tonight, man, for a great cause.
Before we get into anything, tell me about the Money Green suit, bro. Tell me about it.
Oh yeah, man. Like you know how we do out here. It's always gang green, bird gang. This Damari Seville suit. Shout out to my brother Malcolm Jenkins. And yeah, man. We gotta stay wavy.
Now with such a young secondary, you're a veteran. You done paved the way for a lot of cats out here. What's some advice that you get to young boys, the LeBlancs, Sidney, Jones, Rasul? What's some advice that you get those cats coming in each and every game?
Man, really just, be themselves, man. Work hard, man, and be consistent. The greatest players, the greatest teams, always consistent. So those guys, man, they've been showing up each and every week for us, and their future stars are on this team. So I'm excited to see what they do for the rest of this year.
How you feel, man, going from Buffalo to Philly, man? You done had a great run out here so far. How does it feel just to, have the Philadelphia fan base, the community, really take you in it feels like we drafted you, to be honest, because as hard as you work.
Yeah, man. You know, correct. I went from St. Louis to Philly, but man, Philly, man, it's been awesome being here. I believe, man, I made the right decision. The city, man, embraced me from day one, and it paid off, man. Second year in, Super Bowl champion, and we're looking to do the same thing this year. So I love the city of Philadelphia. They'll be with me forever.
Thanks. Last question, man. How you feel about this, man? One of your secondary partners, Malcolm Jenkins, the 6th annual event. How you feel? Look around. This is beautiful.
No, it's always a great turnout, man, when you come to a Malcolm Jenkins event. You know, he gets so many great people out from the community, man, and all for one purpose, and that's just to benefit this youth. And, man, he's just a great character guy. Learned a lot from him being here in Philly, man, and glad to call him my brother.
Now, I'm going to predict a pick for you next week, a pick 6, all right? I'm predicting that for you now. When you score this touchdown, I don't know, last year y'all broke out the... So
we had a little something.
I need a nice celebration just for me so I can know you felt this.
Yeah, we're gonna bring something out. You know, we always in our bag, so you know what I'm saying? Just stay tuned.
Hey, man, the one and only Mr. Rodney Mcleod, man, I appreciate you. Thanks for everything you're doing for the city.
Man, appreciate
Thank you for coming up for the community. And like I said, bro, I feel like you're a homegrown eagle, you feel me?
Sir.
So keep doing what you're doing, bro. We love it how you hitting out there and working.
Thank you.
Press Pause Production.
Lanisha David here with Press Pause Productions, and we are here at Malcolm Jenkins' 6th annual Blitz, Bowties, Bourbon and Beyond. And I'm here with the man of the hour, Malcolm Jenkins. Malcolm Jenkins, how are you feeling tonight?
I'm feeling really good.
Do you have your brand Damari Seville on?
Yes, this is all Damari Seville. That's pretty much all I wear nowadays. But yeah, I'm happy, man. We got a lot of great people in the room right now. Seems like it's going to be another fantastic event. Coming off a big win yesterday. So it's good spirits right now.
Can you talk to me a little bit about your brand and how you started it?
Yeah, so I started out actually a few years back when I was in New Orleans with just a men's accessory line, and we called it Rock Avenue Bowties. And once I got here to Philly and really kind of just grew more and more in the fashion industry, I wanted to broaden out into real clothes and menswear. And so we started Damari Seville a couple years ago. And now we're doing, men's custom suiting, women's custom suiting, and getting ready to branch off into some more casual wear, some sportswear. So it's just been a journey for me, but something I love doing. I enjoy designing my own clothes and then wearing them. Been doing red carpet things for the ESPYs, things like that. So it's been fun.
Why is it so important for you to advocate for the youth?
Well, I know, as a youth, how many people contributed to me having success, how many people it took to help me believe in myself and where I could go before I ever even, had an idea of what I can do, when I didn't even believe in it. And so if it took all of those type of people to get me to where I am, I know that there's plenty of talent and plenty of potential in these inner city, communities that are underserved, that don't get those resources, that don't have people pouring into them constantly. And it's potential that we're wasting. It's making us weaker as a society, it's making us weaker as a country. So it's a responsibility for us. If we can convene rooms like this with so many resources and people who have the ability to give, that we do it collectively and that we do it intentionally to have a great impact.
Okay, so life is all about taking opportunities, right? There's some good opportunities and there's some bad opportunities. So what is a message you will leave with the youth today about taking opportunities?
At the end of the day, the one thing in this life that you can always do is get up and keep going. So I think a lot of us get gun shy on, chasing our gut feeling or chasing opportunities that come because we're afraid to fail. But the failures really just move you closer and closer to what you're supposed to be doing. And when we all start to operate in our own gifts and our own purpose, that's when, our universe just works for you and it aligns for you. And the more people we have in alignment, the more people we have doing what they're supposed to be doing, what they're good at, their God-given talents, the greater we are as a society.
So you use a lot of your time to advocate for the youth. You use a lot of your time to advocate for social and racial equality and the criminal justice reform. So what is your why? What motivates you to just keep going?
Well, I mean, you start to see how, you know, some of these things are subtle. We like to think about racism as like the 60s version of racism, where there's, you know, signs that say for whites only, or, you know, somebody's using, you know, racial slurs and things like that. But racism is so much more subtle now, and you start to look at the systemic issues and how it marginalizes black and brown people. It keeps, you know, entire communities stuck in those communities. And that American dream that we like to preach and dream of is really non-existent for certain people. And most of those people are reflected in the communities that I come from, reflected in my own family, that are dealing with these issues, whether it be the educational system, whether it be the criminal justice system, or just the ability to climb economically in this country is, you know, there are barriers and systems in the way of those things, and we need to remove as many hurdles as we can so that we get people who can contribute to this society and not only take it.
Okay, Malcolm, thank you. Lanisha David, Press Pause Productions. I appreciate you.